Okay, here we are. We got the 1972 Honda CB354 back together. I had to totally rebuild the carbs. The gas tank had varnish in it. It was really bad and really smelly gas. So I had to take the carbs apart and totally clean them and put all new jets, needle and seats, used the floats. So I didn't even have this thing running yet since I owned it. So this is going to be the first time, if it starts, it'll be the first time I'll have this thing running. I got the intravenous hooked up. We got some big long gas line, fresh filter in there. I got the carb sinks hooked up, so if this thing does run, I can sink the carbs. Got all the tubes running into the intake manifolds. An awesome kit recently. Got them on this side also, running right into the intake manifolds. This thing better run. The needles and seats were like totally frozen. So even I did put gas in this thing when I first got it, no gas would have gotten into the carburetors because they were totally shut, not opening. The real bitch about this thing was this air box right here. This thing was a mother to get in with the carburetors, and it has to hook up into the air filter underneath the seat, which is another air box, and then there's an air inlet tube over here. So I don't even know how you would get this mouse contraption apart or get all that out and put it back in. I wish I saw like a video on it, because this thing was a real bitch. I got the battery in, all freshly charged. It was totally dead and not taking a charge when I got it. I had it sitting on a trickle charger for about a week, and it looks good. Got all the cables done, ground's hooked up. So this will be the first time, if this thing runs, since I've owned it. You turn on the gas on the intravenous. Let's see if it goes into the fuel filter. Oh, there she goes. She's in there. Come on, baby, drink up. I guess the carbs, I can still see the gas flowing, so I think it's filling up the carbs. There's a little bubble in there. So I think the carbs are filling up, which is a good sign. Which means all the floats drop to let gas into the carburetors. I don't see any leaks. That's a good sign. All right. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Turn the key on. Oh shit. Pause.